Oh, the weather outside is weather. Oh my god.
Hey guys, it is January 17th. It's a Wednesday. We had a full-blown blizzard today. So I worked from home today and now I'm gonna work out from home today. It is quads and calves day. And the reason I'm filming this is strictly to keep myself accountable and perhaps try to siphon some motivation because I do not want to do this workout. I don't want to do this. I have very negligible amount of home equipment and I just find myself making excuses, but I refuse to make excuses. I'm going to hit this hard. I'm going to do this as best as I can, but I don't know what I'm doing. In my home gym, my home gym is below zero right now because we haven't had the heating on in 2 months, but I could do leg extensions and I could even walk on our treadmill. I just have to wear snow clothes. So let's see how this goes. We'll see how motivated I get and we'll take it from there. So wish me luck, you guys. Come with me. Let's do this. Hey friends, okay, so today is January 30th. So technically tomorrow ends this, oh my hair, grief versus fitness thing I've been doing, but Aunt Flo arrived today. So I can't do my weigh-in and measurements for the next few days. There's just too many variables. So I'm gonna wait until maybe like Saturday, which will be something like, I don't know, February 3rd or whatever. But for now, I just wanted to make a couple comments. And the first of which is, I absolutely cannot believe I'm saying this, but like I said, today's the first day of my cycle and I had back and chest day today and I actually PR'd on every single lift I did. Normally, when Aunt Flo has come to visit, I am tired and weak and lethargic, but today, man, I was like on fire. I can't explain it, but I've been complaining throughout the past 3.5 months, almost 100 days now, of just how hungry I feel like I've been through this journey. And I have a really good control on my diet. I have a really good system. I have like my spreadsheet and everything, and I make sure my macros are all balanced every day that I write my grocery shopping list so that I have my menu all oriented. I know exactly what to buy. On Sunday, I do all my meal prep. I put it all into these Tupperwares. Everything is weighed and measured and tracked. Like I'm getting like an outrageous amount of protein right now. Something like 160 grams of protein. I'm getting like 40 grams of fiber. I'm getting a good amount of fats and carbs. So I know I'm covering my bases. And while I am in a diet, I'm not losing a crazy amount of weight. I lost 1.5 kilos for the entire month of November. And then I only lost 1.15 kilos for the entire month of December. So it's not like I'm doing anything insane. And I'm not craving anything. I'm just freaking hungry. So this month, I've sort of just let go and I've let myself eat. I stick to my menu every single day, but come the end of the day, for almost every single day this month so far, I have then allowed myself to eat whatever it is that however much I need to finally feel not out of my mind ravenous. And that's always like extra protein. You know, I've been erring toward like deli meat slices, extra hard-boiled eggs. You know, I stick to proteins. I stick to like my foods that are diet friendly. I will load extra veggies onto my plate, which is not a big deal, except when it's like legumes, peas, edamame, things like that, because, you know, that the calories add up, you know? So I don't actually know if I am going to register any weight loss this month. I can't say my body feels particularly different now versus the end of December. But even if I was eating at maintenance, even if I was eating at a surplus, I am killing it at the gym. I am definitely getting stronger. I am increasing my weights almost every single week still. So whatever extra food I'm eating is definitely going toward those metabolic processes. So it's all good and fine, because the goal of this grief versus fitness thing I've been doing lately has not been to get completely ripped or shredded. You know, it's January. I'm not going to be wearing a bikini anytime soon. The goal was to become whole again. The goal was to take something I know how to do, which is fitness, which also is like my lifestyle and my passion, or at least it was prior to like the mayhem of last year. The goal was to use that to set a schedule and a framework and like a routine that I could structure my days around while I was trying to stabilize myself from heartbreak and mourning. I still needed to show up and function, and I still needed to make sure I was taking care of my health. And that meant drinking water, eating the right food, exercising, you know, that kind of thing, but also like trying to reconnect with myself, with my body, with my lifestyle, with my passions, just kind of like pull myself out of the hole. And so I knew fitness was going to give me like every single day, you know, I'm just pulling myself up the rope every single day, a little bit more out of the hole, and hopefully I'd get momentum. And that was the goal, and I feel like I absolutely succeeded at that. So I have to remind myself that the goal was never like to get super lean. However, in retrospect, I guess what I wish I had done differently was, it wasn't just grief versus fitness that I did. It ended up being grief versus fitness and diet, which maybe was not the smartest thing to do. Hindsight is always 20/20. Like, I don't regret anything. I'm very happy with the outcome and where I'm at in life and how I'm feeling in my body, how I'm feeling in my heart and my mind and my soul and that kind of stuff. But like being mid-miscarriage, you know, I bled for almost 50 days, 50. I was so anemic when I started this diet, and like I was just in the hole, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. And then I decided to be like, okay, now let's spend more energy and eat less. It's probably why I've been sick nonstop since I started this thing. It's probably why I'm like losing my hair. You know, I don't think that was the time to go into an energy deficit. But it is what it is. I've learned what I've learned, and I'm really proud of myself. I stuck to my plan. I stuck to my guns. I have achieved a lot of great things, and I'm in a really good spot. I feel optimistic. I feel hopeful. I feel excited. I feel Like I have a lot of fun things to look forward to. It was what I said I hoped I would find when I started this whole thing back in October. So I guess now we can cut to the weigh-in, measurements, progress pictures, and everything like that. We will close out this chapter and we will start the next segment. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but it's not going to be grief or mourning themed anymore because I really feel like I have processed everything that happened last year and I'm just ready to move on as the new person that I am and apply all the things I've learned to making myself a better wife, a better mom, a better person moving forward. So let's get past Aunt Flo and find out what the final results are. Okay, here we go. So it is the day. We're going to do measurements and weigh in right now. And then we will do pre-pregnancy jeans try on. I have my regular jeans, I have those neon green jeans, and then I have 3 other pairs of pants that I found. I bought them all when I was in my 20s and I'm 40 now, so it'll be exciting to see how they fit. But after all this, I will come back and I will show progress pictures. Yeah, so wish me luck because I've been eating a lot lately. I've been so hungry. Okay, here we go. Hey guys, so for the best interest of time, I'm going to show you my progress pictures here, and then I will go over the gains and losses results. But I just wanted to say a few words, I guess. It's just kind of funny. I'm in the bathroom because it's got the best lighting and it's like I can get a quiet moment for just a second. But this is kind of where it all started, huh? This is where all the ovulation tests started, all the pregnancy tests, and seeing faint lines come and go, and miscarriage after miscarriage. I mean, this has been 100 days of literal blood, sweat, and tears. That is what this journey has been. It's been 100 days of blood, sweat, and tears. It has been making a decision, a giant family decision, to end on a sad note of loss and decide to accept it and move on. It's been a decision of giving up a dream of another baby in place of gratitude for the 3 babies we do have, and moving forward toward health and restoration and finding peace and putting space between me and the extreme mental health issues I suffered last year as a result of miscarriage after miscarriage and prenatal anxiety. Honestly, still not having even healed from the postpartum anxiety I was dealing with after having Benny. It has been a lot. It has been a lot, and it has not been easy. And when I chose to combat this thing, like I said, with fitness, it wasn't about getting ripped or shredded or whatever. It was about trying to rebuild myself, on a foundation of ashes. But trusting that this was the best thing that I could do for myself was invest in my health, my physical health, my mental well-being, try to find myself again, reconnect with my hobbies, give myself a schedule to follow, and dig myself out of the hole, like I said in my last clip. And so it feels weird to say I'm very proud of myself and I feel like I have succeeded, because it's off of the heels of loss and death and tragedy and heartbreak and just a lot of sadness, which I will never get over. I will carry that with me forever. But throughout this process, I have found healing. And I have learned to live with grief. I've learned to learn from grief. I've learned to make myself a better and more whole person from the losses that I experienced, and the acceptance I've come to find, and the abundance that I have drawn from the void. So it's been an extremely transformative experience. And these pictures are really the only evidence I can show right now, because I can't take pictures of the changes I've made in my heart and in my mind. I have come so far from that. And these pictures and these measurements are all I have to show of the hard work that it's taken. But I want to just sort of like impart some encouragement on anyone else who's been here in my shoes, or who finds themselves in the future, whether it's from pregnancy loss, some other kind of trauma, some other kind of state of perceived disadvantage. It is possible to start with absolutely zero motivation, with feelings of this is completely pointless and selfish and dumb. Like, what am I doing? Like, fitness, what? Investing in your health at a time when you feel like you're dying, you are never going to regret that. And it is only going to benefit you and everyone around you. So, and you can have success. I feel healed and happy and very optimistic about my life and my future and my goals now and my dreams and things I have to look forward to. So this has been just a very remarkable experience. It's not one I ever would have chosen for myself. And to be honest, I would have expected to be 27 weeks pregnant this coming Tuesday. I would be starting the 3rd trimester if I hadn't had that miscarriage. And I'm not 27 weeks pregnant. I am instead, I'm 100 days into a healing journey. So it's bittersweet, but there's sweetness in it, at the end of it. So I've there's light at the end of very dark tunnels. If you can find something to help you take one climb up the rope out of the hole every day, whatever that is. Maybe it's not fitness, maybe it's something else, maybe it's yoga, meditation, it's whatever. Just focusing on nutrition. So that's that. But let's end with the measurements. First, I'm going to flash up my results of now versus the end of last month. So this is just 1 month results. And I am absolutely gobstopped at the fact that I lost weight and centimeters. I think I lost 1.5 kilos this month. That is completely shocking to me because I have been adding about 300 calories minimum to the end of each day eating because I have been absolutely famished. And please, can we just use this as an example of the metabolic wonders of strength training, you guys? Because for the first time ever, I have been actually, honest to God, progressively overloading throughout this diet. I have been adding weight every week. I have been adding difficulty every week. And I had an inkling that the starvation I was feeling was because I was in a much deeper calorie deficit than I intended to be because I have been ramping up my metabolism in the weights room. So I added on 300 calories, 350 calories. I'm eating about 2,000 calories a day right now, you guys. My dieting calories are 1,700. Okay. I added on 300, sometimes even more, 400 calories per day, and I lost 1.5 kilos. I lost more weight this month eating more than I did last month. Last month I lost 1.15 kilo and I was sticking more or less to my diet calories. I had a couple weeks where I ate a little bit more. So, wow. And I also lost a ton of centimeters even despite eating more. So yay for that. And I'm so excited to build on this. Now I'm going to show you guys my overall final results for the 100 days. This is just the weight and the centimeters or inches I've lost since the beginning of this 100-day period. And here they are on the screen. I lost almost 10 pounds over the past 3 months, when all the while I'm thinking I'm not losing any weight at all. That's wild to me. I lost 10 pounds. That's wild. 10 centimeters or 4 inches off of my hips. 7 centimeters or almost 3 inches off of my waist. I lost 1 inch off of my underbust, 2 inches off of my bust. It's always the place I lose. I feel like I'm so deflated there. And I lost 1.5 centimeters or approximately 1/2 inch off of my thighs. What is that all together? I'm going to flash that up on the screen. The total centimeters or inches I've lost across my measurement points. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. 100 days sounds like a long time, but it was only 3 months and some change. So I'm very proud of myself. And this ends the video. This is the end of this segment now. But it's not the end of my journey. I'm going to continue to come back and do videos every other week to keep myself accountable, to hold myself on track. I do plan on logging my whole transformation, and I hear my husband calling me, so I gotta go. But that's the end of this. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for following me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.